Hey guys, I'm Geek. In this video I just wanted to share another look at some of my favorite games that were announced for the Nintendo Switch 2, but these are actually ports that came out on other consoles maybe last year or a couple years ago, and they're coming to the Nintendo Switch 2, and I think that for me is a good sign, you know, because a lot of these games are actually very good AAA games, and you know, the Nintendo Switch 2 feels like it's actually catching up now because it's getting a lot of the big games that we missed, but now that the Switch 2 can handle them, we're getting them. And not only that, but we're also getting great AAA games day on day with the other consoles like the PlayStation 5 and PC, which is a very good sign. So yeah, these are my top games that I liked announced on the Nintendo Direct or the Summer Game Fest in 2026 that I can't wait to actually play. So first of all, I'm going to actually start with Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now this is a game that, yes, I played it a while ago when it came out first on the PlayStation 4, I believe it was. And the cool thing about this is that it was announced, revealed, and actually released the same day as the Nintendo Direct, which was awesome. And so far, I've been playing it since it came out on the Nintendo Switch 2, and I actually finished it as well. I liked it so much that I actually finished it. So, and I already have a couple videos up on my channel. So yes, this for me is a very awesome port that if you haven't played it, this is a game that you should definitely play. The other game that was announced and it releases very soon, like in a couple days, is actually Devil May Cry 5. Now, Devil May Cry 5 actually comes out on June 23rd, and I think I'm actually going to pick it up because I really loved this game when I first played it, when it first came out. And it's a very awesome game, and I think this is a good game that is actually going to look very awesome on the Nintendo Switch 2, especially in handheld mode. The other awesome game that I was not expecting was Warhammer 40,000 Space Marines 2. Now, this is a game that's coming out late this year, holiday 2026. I don't think there is a specific day for this game. But this game, I actually started playing it late on, I believe, on one of my handheld gaming devices on PC. And it's really, really good. I didn't finish it, so hopefully I actually pick it up and finish it on the Nintendo Switch 2. So yeah, this can't wait to actually play it because I did play at least like 5 or 6 hours of this game, and it is really good. It is power demanding, and I can't wait to see how it actually performs on the Switch 2. My other favorite port is actually Kingdom Hearts 3. Now this finally is actually coming out physically on the Nintendo Switch devices. Back when on the Switch 1 it actually was available, but it was available via cloud. There is a demo right now available, which you should play it, and everything that you play there, the save files actually carry over to the full game when it actually comes out. And this is a very good game. I remember playing it back in the day when it first came out, and for some reason I know that I did not finish this game. I know I didn't finish it, and it just looks incredible on the Nintendo Switch 2. I played the demo and I loved it. I think I liked it so much that I uploaded like 2 videos of the demo playing this game, and this game actually comes out in October 2026, and I think there's going to be like a very nice deluxe edition or something like that. But yeah, definitely this is a game that if you haven't played it, I think you should pick it up. The other awesome game that's going to push the Nintendo Switch 2 to its limits, in my opinion, is going to be Stellar Blade. Now, Stellar Blade is an awesome game that I played on the PlayStation 5. I loved it. This game actually comes out late 2026. I believe there's no specific date for when this game is actually going to come out, but I can't wait to see how this game actually looks and feels on the Nintendo Switch 2. And it's another one of those games that it's actually going to push the Nintendo Switch 2 to its limit. So yeah, can't wait to actually play this game. The other game that I'm actually considering picking up is Metal Gear Solid, the Master Collection. This is going to be very cool because you're going to get Metal Gear Solid 4, which came out on PlayStation 3, and I played it on PlayStation 3, and since then I never touched it ever again, and this game never got ported to any other console, which is insane. It was like dead on that console, on the PlayStation 3, and finally I believe it's coming everywhere, including the Nintendo Switch 2. And the cool thing is that the package comes for $49.99 for both games, the Metal Gear Solid 4 and Peace Walker. I think it's Peace Walker or Peacemaker, which I didn't play. It came for the PlayStation Vita. I think I played it and I didn't like it. I don't know. But Metal Gear Solid 4, I definitely liked it, and I would love to see how that game looks in 2026 on the Nintendo Switch 2. And I believe if the game individually is actually $29.99, which honestly is not a bad price. So yeah, those are the games that are very most anticipated, and most likely will try to get them and play them, even though yes, I played some of those games completely back in the day, but I can't wait to actually see how those games play on the Nintendo Switch 2. But besides those games, there were other games like Dragon's Dogma 2, which is a very good game. It had very good reviews and came out, I think, last year or a couple years ago. And that game is coming for the Nintendo Switch 2, and I think it's going to look good, but I don't know if I'm going to be into that game. But for people that never play that game, I think that's going to be a good one. Same thing with Metaphor Refantasio. I played that game and I really loved it. I didn't finish it, but I don't know if I want to keep playing that game, because I got to a point that, I don't know, I just didn't want to keep on playing. But that's an awesome game if you like games like Final Fantasy and action RPGs. Very beautiful game, so it should look very nice on the Nintendo Switch 2. The other game, Lies of P. Very surprised when that game was announced, and it's really good because it has a lot of good reviews. And if you're a huge fan of Souls-like game, that game is down your alley. I think that's a game that you should pick up because it has very good reviews. I don't like it because I'm not into Souls-like game, but I can't ignore the release of that game, and it's another game that should actually push the Nintendo Switch 2 to its limit. Same thing goes with Lord of the Fallen 2, another cool game that got mixed reviews. Also looks really nice. I've seen gameplay for it, but I believe it's a Souls-like game, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't pick it up. But yeah, it looks really good, and it feels like it's one of those games that is also going to push the Nintendo Switch 2 to its limit as well. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments, what games are you actually excited when it comes to port games, or what ported game is coming to the Switch 2 that I didn't mention on this video. Let me know in the comments, that way I can actually check it out. And yeah, I think the Nintendo Switch 2 is finally getting all the games that it deserves, and it's going to keep getting more games later on in the future, with games coming day and day as on the other consoles. And of course, most likely we're going to keep getting ports of games that should have been available on the Nintendo Switch 2 but will be available, because it's all about the money. And with the Nintendo Switch being so hot like it is right now, I can definitely see a lot of those games that we haven't seen yet coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video, and let me know in the comments what other port would you love to see on the system. Thanks for watching. Till next time, guys. Bye bye.